Hello, dear viewer. We continue to play Flashpoint Campaigns, the third mission of the single mission set. We for the Soviet Union attacked this point and this point. In the last episode, we moved the reconnaissance forward, surveyed our paths for column movement. And the enemy has brought forward their reconnaissance airborne helicopters. They attacked our scouts, wounded the fighters there. One withdrew after that, the other one didn't have time to withdraw yet, hanging over the city somewhere. What's our mission now? Move out here, scout further, and start pulling up columns. Basically, we haven't found anyone here. We need to get this intersection under control, and then we can get these more fighters up here. And in fact, we'll have a strike force here for the assault. And this is the part where we need to destroy the helicopters. Now he's burned us. Now the artillery could start firing on us. And we're standing out here in the open. But let's get started. From the top of the card. Okay, so what are we seeing? This is where we see the whole city from here. And we can even see these landings right here. So there's a need to. We can move forward right up to here without much of a fuss. The only thing is, you can't see anything from this edge from here, so we have to go further out. Not much to see from here either. I want to see this town right here so some tourists don't sit there and fiddle around. Although they can only figgle these dots right here. But we can do this one here. So now the convoy is going to go, so we'll go into the city normally. Nevertheless, still need a new recon position for ours. It's either this way or that way. You can't see these 2 points from there. You can see those fringes and those fringes from here, but there's a road here. Although 83% of the shelter is actually in the woods right here, 90% shows right here. So it's 90% here and 83% here. So while it's certainly a road and a bridge, it's... But... Gently over there. On the road. Well, no, it's not. What are you doing? How these things are drawn. I read in the instructions. The fastest path is selected by default, so naturally they got on the highway. But we don't have to do that. There's a road. Here, let there be a road. Yeah, actually. Even I don't really like it on the road. Well, more precisely, that's how we do it. Then like this, and like this. Let them come out. We don't need to go on the road. There, that's fine now. Okay, those are gone. These are sitting here. I think they should sit here. They're looking over there to make sure that no one, although there's no one really getting out there anymore, there's nothing for them to sit there with either. All right, let them sit there for now, 'cause these guys can't see shit. It's not like there's somebody out there all of a sudden. Helicopters. That's the way we're gonna go. Let's find out if there's anybody or nobody here. Take a look around. In front of our forces here. Here we find that all is empty. And then we'll take these ones off. Well, there's no intelligence on these. 3 companies of riflemen that. No scouts at all. Okay, tanks. We can get sloppy. Go full throttle over there. You don't have to dig in yet, just keep moving. I don't like the way you're doing it again. Here we go. There you go. Then over there. There, that's fine now. All right, we're moving the first tanks out. Next, not here. By the way, here we go again. I see we don't have any here. Well, I don't want to scout. I want to pick these ones up. Air defense, motorized riflemen. Motorized riflemen, air defense. Artillery headquarters. Well, this is all like this. That's what we're moving all this stuff around. They're all gonna fit into one spot. I'll be moving the packs now. You're here. You're here. Air defense missile. Right there. Yeah, closer. Well, and so far, so good. There will be tanks here, infantry. We control this road. We're getting to the infantry here. Crossroads, recon will peak. We'll be out here by now. There's gonna be fights in here anyway, 'cause you gotta take this one. Everything that can be plugged. So for now, we're moving it over here. Let's keep these in reserve. Our reconnaissance is out. And we'll see. Doesn't really see everything here. Okay, a town with a tail. And here's the view. We can safely move right up to it. You can see everything here too. And you can wait for them already, sending a convoy. This is where you can't see what's going on. Ah, well, you can see it too. You can actually see it too. This column can be chased. Right there, right here. You can't see much here, of course. By the way, tanks and reconnaissance as well. All right, move it. Over there. And take your tanks with you. Over there. We're not digging up anything. Just going there and that's it. So, by the way, that's where those... Move over here. And there's more. Tanks and headquarters. Right here in the landing. Right here in the landing. The stack can be buried there as well. All right, these are gone. Okay, these new forces. Basically, let them just sit there and keep their heads down. It's been 42 minutes though. Yes, because of the fact that the phases are 40 moves instead of 20. It's actually going to be less than that. Air defense. But these are the infantry and air defense units we're taking. Let's get them to the town. Let's go to town. Why'd you take the wrong road? Why didn't you take the road? Very chipper or something. Well, by the way, and not everybody's gone, either. As a matter of fact, they don't really give a shit. They don't give a shit. They're gonna go down this road right here. What? These fields. That's why the air defense teams are all scrambling forward. We're sending these ones into town, too. I'll have the helicopters take down the airplane on approach. And these will be able to get through safely. HQ needs to tighten up too. Everybody, because let's go. Air defense to the city, although we should probably have one after all. From somewhere over here. Yeah, it's going to go around like this. 2 on that side will go around. Let's see. There's a better here. There's arrows here. There's like this. Well, the air defense is gone, unfortunately. There you go. Anyway, these are advancing. These are advancing. These are standing here to stay out of the way of the helicopters while the helicopters are in the air. Everybody's moving out there. You can still get these guys somewhere, but they'll be able to get out here on the edge of the road. By the way, they won't necessarily on this road. They can go here through the fields. Well, we'll see now. Let the helicopter fly around, or maybe. What it's going to show us. Let's go. Okay, let's move on. More arrivals under the mount. More artillery arriving. Under the tank, a helicopter fires on ours and destroys it. Here we go. Here we go, and before the air defense forces could get to it. They flew over there, didn't find anybody. Again, they attack this helicopter of our scouts and start pulling back. No one was found overhead. 2 more helicopters arrived. Great. Now we're gonna send these 2 helicopters over here to tear it down. Aerial reconnaissance. Our air defense is on its way, but it's late. Of course, it's on its way. He killed one of our tanks. Okay, another one of his helicopters is on its way. Well, now, I'm hoping Sergio will meet his air defense helicopters. Well, here we go. Nothing got there in time to get there. Artillery is covering our tanks. Well, like I said, he's about to look at it. Yes, he is. And then he's gonna start pounding on us, and we're gonna start pounding on him, standing out here in the road. Here we go. Here. Here. See? It's down, look. 26 minutes. By the way, they've also destroyed a tank. Changing position. Here comes the top column. On the move. Sky, of course. This is the one you better see tearing down the creeper. You're still torn down. Remembered. We had another artillery unit with him. Finally, the helpers are here and here and here. Maybe now they'll finally tear it down. At least they lost Shugaru in there. Here they're hitting the point where we've already withdrawn. Yeah, they're working on the helicopter. Passed. And this continues to fire artillery at our tanks. Some of the positions there have already changed well. Here comes the rocket. Didn't hit a damn thing. Goes into an air defense city, but apparently there's not enough distance. He's also got this one. Maybe he'll catch up now. So now that's it. Now that's enough distance for them. There's destruction, handsome men. All the helicopters got destroyed. Let's see what the casualties are, because there's a bunch of us. Tanks are worth of dead there. Well, by the way, there's a message that resupply is up to 100%. So yeah, they automatically get all these supplies, when it's apparently at a decent range in the area. So there's another helicopter flying, and here comes the air defense forces. Nothing is in our way, and here they are already working for the air defense forces. They're shooting straight through in 1 and 2, and they're shot down. Helicopter is great. All right, now, his intel won't be as shaky as hers. It was, but we're gonna have to see what's going on over there differently. Change positions quickly, because the old points, he can do it without that helicopter. Let's go for a 2% loss. So where can I see the full one? No sight. Three headquarters demolished our asses. 1 infantry, 3 tanks, 3 HQs, even HQ units. Destroyed. Oh, here we go. Oh, by the way, we didn't. Actually incapacitated. Not destroyed, however, within the limits of a single mission. It's not so important to be disabled or destroyed, but in company, yeah, well, we'd have rebuilt them there too. All right, well, let's go upstairs. So there's a helicopter that flew over. I can't find anyone. Great, you can pull these out to the edge of the forest and check out the wider area. The helicopter went here. We can all see all the approaches too. So this convoy can now safely move. By the way, we also have an arrow in the rear of the column. Her artillery is getting to wherever the artillery is getting to everywhere. You don't have to move it. You can move it over here now. Now just the other side. Check. This is what we don't see. We can get a little stuck in here. But now we're gonna send this recon team over there, though. This is where we've been, and here we can see the other side of the river, so we can do all of that now. A case of chase it over here. With HQ, I don't want to leave the artillery without air defense cover, but I also don't want to send these fighters without air defense cover either. This is the piece we don't see. But there's a helicopter coming through now. Well, they can't see the road from here either, so we'll move these ones. Over here, we're going into town. Going in and entrenching at this point. Because it's like there's nobody there. These are the ones. Maybe somebody right here might be sitting here. Battle, we'll go right in. Get in the fight, get strong, and these will come up on this side. They won't reach right away, of course, to those points, but in the next phase. To move forward and already, start here. To go fagging, well, or they'll go farther out. Shit. Well, at least one will definitely be covered. Maybe the other one too. We'll see. Tanks. Let's go. Right over there. And we can do it from here too. A piece of the city, well, we're definitely covering one point. And we're going to cover the second one. Motorized infantry. Same there. What's wrong? Bury yourself in the same place. All the neighboring us, right here and right here, will be able to knock out. Okay, well, and then there's these tanks. And over here. You can't see a thing from here. Oh, it's fine from here. These are the tanks. Move them over here. From this altitude, we'll be. Punch everything out too. Well, all the suburbs, right up to the point that needs to be captured, will reach some kind of, okay, these ones are going to go. And the staffs haven't moved. These are right here. Well, we'll move the headquarters and the artillery here. But over there. But it's gonna take a long time to get there. Cause it's not much of a highway, let's all go here. Who's going again? Scouting and headquarters go to town. All of these are gone here. There's motorized riflemen. Move forward over there. Companies, yeah. Let's go to town running. And yeah, let's go. Yeah. The second one didn't go. No, that one did. No, the wrong ones did. Everybody, these ones got overrun. These ones got overrun. We're sneaking up here. Here, something the enemy flew around, looked, and doesn't show. And it's been an hour 25 past. Well, I think it's in these suburbs right here. Are going to start fighting, though. We're looking at some of them already, but he may still be coming up. Of course. Okay, our tanks are scattered out there. Yeah, far away. So scattered there. Two knocked out. We need to take this road right here. So you can't see anything. There, get away. Can see, you can't see any farther here. Okay, wait. You wait. Look then, but these ones need to be thrown forward so that the forest, my goodness, so that the... That's this forest to see. Okay, at least. Let's go right here, and then right here. Let's get into the city, start looking at the approaches. Approaches. We are moving these forward over there. We'll be able to see something by now, too. Okay. Well, that's it. But if you're going to do it at all, move over there so you can see this road too. And there, get all entrenched and I won't shine anymore, and here we can bring the equipment forward and the motorized infantry. Caval. Moved, so that's what it was. Let's move this way so no one can fly around us. Let's get the tanks up there too. Normal view. But also the road will be covered in case the enemy breaks through. And these are just closer. We'll make an industrial zone or something. It's not a town. You can move these guys around here too. Smoke and something that's wrong with you. Move over there. Well, you can see something. You can see something. We're taking the town and waiting for the enemy to move in. Oh, an enemy plane came in. An enemy plane came in. And here I haven't seen it yet. It's bombing someone. It's bombing shooters. One destroyed at least. Mirage 3 goes off to catch up with our Tunguska. Something explodes, but I don't know if it's hit. Well, it looks like it fell on ours. They're in a cart chiseling the artillery that there's red markings. Understand, but he fell and destroyed someone there. So the light guide became the enemy again up there, but the enemy in this part is me. Waited for it right here. Oh wow, the artillery is working on our headquarters in the rear over there. Upper right-hand corner. Lost helicopter 1. He keeps looking for someone. Everything should go by now according to doctrine, but couldn't make it in time to go to helicopter 2. Lost. We're working on our reconnaissance of the enemy artillery. Where he sees it from somewhere, well, somewhere around here, at least around here, we've definitely found the enemy. And there's no alien airplanes in this mission. 7. The enemy helicopter has arrived. And now the enemy is in sight at point-blank range. Just these words, although we're looking through them, but he could have just now. Come up to him, maybe give it to him, but it wasn't exactly long there on our headquarters. To change the position here now, our artillery should start to work already. The artillery is waiting for something. Change position, scout and run instead of backing up somewhere to break forward at point-blank range. The colony's working on our colony, but she's got to come here too. She's in non-park mode. The throw was in neat mode, so she's answering the enemy. But 4 cars, 4 more for the haul for car demolishes, nothing, there's some street some by. Wolf's sit closer look at everything slowed down. The game doesn't give a smooth ride. Zoom quickly back and forth the camera so I make the most of it to get a better view. They're retreating because they're standing small casualties, but that's basically how their forces are. The enemy is where they were expected to be. They're stepping right off the wheels and burning right away. The enemy, and I burn them so badly that they run right away. They take the city, ours. Occupy the city. Dancers pull up immediately, engage in battle, destroyed with one volley. Well, that's ours too. Now we've worked out how the reconnaissance is sneaking around somewhere. I'm not looking. I'm looking here. We've defeated all the enemy. Which became on the approaches. There are detected enemy tanks clearly from the red mark they have. I don't know, maybe they already, its morale dropped. Yeah. Here. So the barbell platoon with the Pushka meets the enemy. Of course, she can't answer him yet, and immediately the artillery wakes up. Our artillery starts shooting where we've already destroyed everyone. Well, here we are, where we've already wiped out the platoon in the PL. And by the way, maybe it's not a PvP. The badge here is badly visible. It could be a level. Speaking of which, it's not a PVO judging by the badge. Air defense has a different one. The air defense has an arrow over there, and that's this one. That's tours. That's our tanks cleverly put more tourists on from the stat. Okay, that's it. We're done, but we're back. Bad doctrine to retreat at any loss. Doesn't hold a position at all. Given that we're in an assault, naturally we're going to have casualties. And these were going in there. Lost 8 vehicles, ended up retreating. And on topic. Although they could have stuck around a little longer, worked the enemy. It's just that in the previous mission, there was doctrine there, do or die. And there, of course, they didn't back down at all. And here they are. Some of them held on to the last tank. Well, our artillery is bombarding someone here. The motorized riflemen have entered the outskirts of the city. By now, we should be able to see this whole line clearly. And we can see that no one is here. Go deeper into the city. Helicopters are the only enemy helicopters stressing me out here. But our air defense should be out soon. And there's our arrow. Our arrow is out. She's got a red mark of some sort. The air defense gun is starting to work. Our that's running. Destroyed. Nice shot down. Right. And gets hit immediately by enemy tanks. Would hit the enemy normally, since he's opened up. Straight up NAS and all. But they pulled back. But we're about to bring these ones over here, of which there are many. More arrows though. Wow, no way. 2 burned at once. All right, these shooters are gonna burn them too. Well, as expected, there's a fight for the point right next to it. The only thing is, we need to correct some doctrines. For example, these guys right here. No, they're facing significant losses though. Retreat after any losses. Retreat after any losses, I put just. There was something controlling, just for these ones, scouts for their own. Why did that apply to everybody? That's what I clicked, for all units of that type. No, I'm saying it wrong now. For the scouts, where do you have a scout here? It was after any fire for scouts. And for these stands after any losses. I see, it's just that that mission had that. Not backing down and not giving up. No. Okay, let's take a look at the bottom. There's a little bit of someone underneath, a little bit of something happened. 2 hours have passed from the mission, and we're moving slowly here. That's something right there. There's only one worth a boom. Well, that's the command platoon we had. And he got chopped up. That's why there's one standing there. We need to find out where it broke off from, by the way, and get it up close. Control X, I think. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, he's really coming off like that already. So he needs to be distilled down for sure. Go over here and bury yourself over there. So it's closer. Here. We're getting a little bit of art here. And actually, there's not much going on in that direction. Here, of course. Now we've lost 8 vehicles. Well, everybody's alive, by the way. And it's not 8, it's 4. Why does it say 20? Because 28 is both. Yes, 4 vehicles have been disabled, and 4 platoons of wounded. And here's the air defense unit. Yes, with an arrow, and there were stompers on this bank. These came out to their positions, so they've now got to... not yet. Slowly creeping. This is where the BMP could chase through the woods and through the fields. But we haven't gotten there yet. In 40 minutes, they'll do it. They'll come out later. We'll come out later. They'll start working out those suburbs. That's where they hit us somewhere. They're going to see us, and we won't see them. It's over there somewhere. There's enemies over there somewhere. And they're going to see this. Well, there's a shelter here. If this place is empty, we'll just go straight into town. Tanks. These are going to be covered by our artillery now. That's what I'm particularly interested in. The ammunition is there. Oh wow, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. And that was you with the staffer standing there. The tempo just break. Stabik, I'm hoping she's going to make it now. Because just the visibility is there over the river here. If it goes further, there's visibility here as well. And if he hangs out here, firing on our tanks, he's gonna have. Yeah, and here's ours, by the way. And they don't see them. These ones don't reach. That's where we cut our headquarters too, by the way. And we got one of them. And one Ural was torn to pieces. But just the Ural, people are alive, so that's okay. Helicopter, and I forgot to get that helicopter last time I was there. Yeah, I forgot. I wanted this helicopter to fly around the enemy right here, to see these very same ones. And so it's just hanging there, but we're getting ahead of ourselves here. What do you need? This is the forest to check out. If this place is empty... If it's empty here, we're going to go to the breach here too. Well, there's a fight here too. Okay, I'm not going to rank anyone here right now. Because this series is dragging on. Next episode, we'll continue this whole thing. So comment, like it if you like this stuff. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss the sequel, right? Thank you for watching. And bye!